Okay, I thought I'd pop on to say hi because I'm going to be doing vlogmas soon, and I've kind of got to get back in the habit of like filming myself, you know, virtually, like, well, basically every day. And I've not been doing much filming at all lately, which you may have noticed. I have got footage that I've done that I've not shared yet, but yeah, I haven't chatted in front of the camera, haven't got my next Stitch Diary video ready, but I thought you might want to see what I'm getting up to. Now today is Tuesday the 22nd of November, and we've just had our middle son's birthday, so I can really, you know, throw myself into Christmas now. But now I've got to get all the advent calendars ready, so I have been collecting little bits and bobs for my family, different sorts of chocolates and things, so it's mainly going to be edibles. But I am going to make 2 more new advent calendars. Well, one of them is an actual advent calendar, and one of them is kind of like, you could use it as an advent calendar or as an add-on. Now, what I'm thinking of doing for my family is I'm thinking of adding buttons above each of the little doors. Well, I say doors, they're more like pockets, buttons. So if there's ever a day that I want to put something that is bigger than the pocket, I would be able to dangle a little drawstring bag. So I'll show you what I've got in mind. Now you can make them yourself, which I am going to make some, but I'll show you what I bought like months ago. Kind of got it on a whim just because I wanted to do some printing. But this was the sewn advent calendar I bought. Now I showed you this in a previous video. It's Poppy to Fry, and it's called the Jolly Pockets Advent Calendar, and it's a sewing project. Now, oh, I'm wearing my Nina Lee toaster sweater, a cropped jumper, by the way. I'm going to this quite a lot at the moment. It's so cold, so I think I'm gonna have to make some more of them. Oh, and I found that piece of fabric, so I'll be able to show it you in my next Stitch Diaries. So this is the calendar. Now, if you know me and Poppy to Fry, I love Poppy to Fry, as you may have guessed, and she's all about the free motion embroidery, but she does have things printed. Now this is printed, so there's no free motion embroidery to do on this. So I've opened it out already. It's got like a little bit of card that you pull off, and there's instructions on how you do it inside, and I won't show you, but there's a barcode thing that you're able to scan and watch a video, so that's really good. So what I'll do is I will watch the video and I'll let you know what I think. So I'll pop that to the side, and there's a card in here as well. I've had one of these before, and here is the printed panel. It does need a press. So I don't know, I'm guessing I'm going to have to cut these out. That's what I suspect. But they're lovely. I'm going to hold this a bit longer, actually. For you, you know, free motion people, Poppy fans. There's some really, really lovely designs on there, isn't there? They look back to front to me, because I have my camera set up that you see me the correct way around, but I have to, if I look in it, it's back to front. And there's 2 other pieces of fabric. I'm guessing this is a calico, and it looks like it's going to be the backing fabric. And I'm guessing this red fabric is going to be the pocket linings. That's what I suspect, but I haven't read anything yet. That's only a guess. Now the only thing I might do a little bit different is I'm going to watch to see how Poppy makes this before I embark on mine. Poppy, oh, I can see that Poppy, oh, I found a piece of red ribbon on the floor. Now I'm guessing it's out of this, because I thought, where's that come from? So Poppy looks like she's got 2 hanging loops. Now what I'll probably do is I would put more than 1 hanging loop on mine. I'd put them staggered, just in case the calendar has stuff that's a bit weighty and it drags it down in the middle. I think I'd rather, you know, you can put like a wooden dowel and things in. So yeah, I've done that with other advent calendars. I've put like proper, I've done like quilted fabric tabs. I've really gone to town. But my my free motion calendar that I made, actually, I'll pop a photograph of the this one is actually free motion embroidered. I put ribbons along that one, so it wasn't as, you know, fancy as quilted ones. But so it's a similar kind of style, but obviously that one was free motion, this one isn't. But you could add stitching over the top of it, but in all honesty, I couldn't see the point. I would do that if I was going for a quilted effect. You can get printed fabrics, sew on top of them with wadding, and you get a quilted effect. But I'm not bothered about having a quilted effect with this. I don't think so anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll watch the video. Maybe I'll decide I want mine to look a bit more like it's got a bit more bounce to it maybe. I don't know. But I've got ones with bounce, ones that haven't. So yeah, I'll make a decision closer to the time. So that is that. Now, I got this thing on a whim. And it's block craft. Sorry about the rattle. I'll open this up. I've not looked in it. I don't think I've looked in it. Ah, now there's ink. I've done block craft before. Oh, there's black. I got this as a kit. I first found out about them when I was at the NEC, a show in Birmingham. Well, is it classed as Birmingham? I don't know actually. I don't know if the NEC it's got a Birmingham address. It's really strange because you've got like one side of the Coventry Road that has a Birmingham address. The other side, some of it comes under the Solihull. So yeah, it's all a bit crazy. So there's some leaflets in here. There is a barcode. It says scan me because it takes you to tutorials. But there is instructions, but I have done this before, but maybe I'll have a little look through. And there's an invoice, just put those there. And now I think I did have a peek at this and I think I was a little bit disappointed. I think I was expecting that I was going to get all the stamps and I didn't. Now these, I don't know if this was a part of the kit actually. I have purchased these separately to the kit actually, and I may have purchased this, so I'm sorry if I was saying this is part of it. I think I just purchased the stars and the black ink on their own. Now I have got some other inks from them which I haven't got much left. A duck egg blue, a latte, and I've got a speedball. This is for block printing as well, that's white. I've got a stirring stick here. I've got a couple, you can see how I've used these before, look. These plastic things I put in your paint. You just kind of like put a blob and you sponge it and then you get your stamp. And you kind of, obviously out of the packet and then just make sure it's covered. And you do it, reapply it each time. You can do a second print without re-inking, but you'll just get a fainter look. So if you want a solid line. So this is the box. And there's this, and it says block print your own Christmas advent calendar. So that's everything out of the box now. I'll just put that aside. I apologise if there's a cat or a dog or anything in this video because they are all in the room with me. Now there's this. So I don't know what's in here. They're called the Arty Crafty Place. Oh, this is exciting. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Ta-da! So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inks. So I've got khaki, olive green, gold, leafy green, red, olive green again. They expect us to be using a lot of olive green. Another red, silver. And I've got 4 new sponges. Now, I think this is where I got disappointed. I think I was under the impression I was going to get all these shapes. Oh. Sorry, the dog's barking, so I have to stop every now and then. Holly! Shush, shush! Is it squirrel? Is it squirrel? Yes, is it squirrel? So yes, as I was saying, I thought I was going to get all these little shapes, but it didn't come with it. Wow, as far as I know. Oh, so I don't know what's in this bag yet. I'll tell you what's come with it. So the dogs are getting excited because I think they think I've got food. So I've got these foliage type stamps. So it looks like there's round ones for berries and holly. That's funny, I'm saying Holly and it's my dog's name. Hello, darling. Do you want to come and say hello? I'm just going to get her. Here she is. She'll get me covered in dog hair, she will. She sounds like a piglet. She, basically, when I had her as a puppy, I used to put a collar on her. And as I found out as a more experienced Chihuahua owner that their little throats are a bit too delicate for having, you can have collars but not have a lead attached. So, but I do think they can get this snort, so I don't know if it's because she had the collar on, but I just made sure when we got Rafe, our second dog, I never attached a lead to his collar, and he hasn't got the same problem. So, yeah, so maybe it was that, I don't know. And here's Rafe. You haven't seen him for a while. Yeah, but he's a monster, aren't you? You're a little monster. Hey, you going to say hello to our little fans because I haven't seen you for a while. Right, hopefully I can crack on. So, as I say, foliage, holly. I'm saying the dog's name again, we've got to be careful. So the stars I purchased separately, and I'm guessing the foliage came with this. I don't know what that is. Right, I'm getting myself confused. This is a separate kit. The foliage. Do you know what? It's a shame there's no photographs with this. This is to make a table runner with all foliage. That's what it is. I ordered 2 kits. A kit with a table runner with ink to make foliage. And I haven't even got a table, have I, at the moment? Well, I have, but it's, you know, we're going through renovation. If you could see outside, it's terrible, really terrible. My husband's been ripping up the decking. Now, the other side of the garden's lovely. We've got that lovely composite grey decking, the garden room, you know, the blow-up hot tub, very nice down there. But this end, yes, we won't talk about it. I wish, do you know what, I wish some people would give you photographs of the thing that you wanted to make, because sometimes if you don't do it straight away you forget what it looked like. I've got more sponges. By the time I've got all this out I won't have any time to do anything because I'll be doing the school run. Ah, there's a good close-up. Oh, there's a video on Christmas block printing playlist. Okay, so maybe that will help with my table runner as well. See what I'm saying about these? There's loads of lovely designs, but I haven't got many stamps, many block stamps. I've got like chickens and things. I suppose there's nothing stopping us having a chicken, a festive chicken. Ah, they've actually stamped a star on there on a piece of card. Thank you so much for supporting our small business. Workshops. More some of these are probably repeated and invoices. Ah, okay. So there's lots of little pegs. There's twine, like you know, a bit like garden twine, and some little tiny stamps. Let's have a look, I'll get them out. So there's a Christmas tree. So this did come with the calendar. That star. A snowflake. I've got a bigger snowflake than that actually. And a holly leaf. But now we know we've got a berry in another one, haven't we? In the foliage one. You know what, I'll tip those out. I've got them all in a tray, and there's me. Do you know, I was telling you I haven't got a picture of the foliage. There's a little sneaky peek of it there, and there is a code on the back. So I'm guessing there'll be a video on how to do this, but look, so you can get the gist of the things that you were supposed to make with this. So, right, I'll have a tidy up. So I've tipped all my stars out now, so I've got them in various sizes. So maybe I will have enough to decorate these little bags. Now the bags are in here. And what I loved about them, because obviously I'm going to make them myself, but they're pre-made, but they've already printed the number on them. So I have got like number stamps for paper craft, which I probably could get away with using, but which I have done before. But yeah, they've all got the numbers on them, so they're great, aren't they? Look, I wasn't overly bothered with them having the numbers because I'm not going to use it like a traditional calendar. That's what I was thinking anyway. I just wanted some bigger things, but in all honesty, they're not huge bags. So if I do make any bags for bigger calendar items, say like if you've got a younger child and you wanted to put like a Christmas miniature colouring book, or say like a little bit like a book the same size of what you get in a Happy Meal, you'd need something a bit bigger, wouldn't you? So you might have to make bigger bags. But these, I've got a ruler to hand, so I can't tell you how big they are. So shall we ink some? Right, I'm going to have an ink. I might have to, you might be better off watching their website on how to do it, because it's changing the camera angle. But yeah, bear with me. Oh, right, you do need a foam board for this. So when you're doing block printing, you put a foam board down, put your item that you want to stamp onto, and then do it like that. So right, bear with me. Right, I'm back. Now I am going to change the camera angle so you can see exactly what I'm doing, but I just wanted to show you my foam board. This is the Sizzix brand. It's like that, and it's for like stamping on cards and things. But as you probably can see, I've got a back end of a hedgehog there. So yeah, I do block printing on mine. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and set up this camera if I can, if it works, and I'll film what I'm doing with my hands. So I'll see you in a second. Now I'm hoping that's okay for you. So I'm going to get one of these. Now it probably would have been a good idea to iron these first and make sure they were totally dry, but I haven't done that. But never mind. Now I've got to make a decision on which one I use first. Now these are the other ones I was telling you about. Holly, you don't have to play. No play. Okay, so let me see if this is going to fit this snowflake. Yes, it is. Now I'm wondering what colour shall I do my snowflake? Because obviously normally you'd have it white, wouldn't you? But because obviously this is on calico, I'm going to have a look for my leaflets and have a look at the sort of colours they use. Right, here it is. So they have put silver and gold on them, and they do look quite effective, don't they? So yeah, I might have a look actually on their website as well. I'll get that up for me to see, and it might give me a few different ideas on how to do this. Right, I'm attempting to scan the barcode. So it says open in YouTube. So that is coming up now. Oh, so it hasn't took me to an actual video. It's just taken me to their general YouTube channel. So I'll have a look if they've got anything. No, the only, I can see that they've done a leafy wreath. So I will be able to get help with my table runner, but maybe not too much advice from their YouTube on this. So am I subscribed to them? Yes, and I've got the bell. Maybe they don't put videos on there very often. Arty, crafty place. But it'd be good if they've got like an ideas, a gallery. Oh, that's like a maker's gallery, which is a lovely idea, but oh gosh, wow. I'm going to show you actually. Somebody has used a red fabric and just used white snowflakes and things. Hopefully you can see that. That's really beautiful, isn't it? I'm going to be doing white embroidered snowflakes on red soon, which you will see. I'm going to type in the word Christmas. As I'll say Christmas kit. Okay. It's mainly the things that are coming up. They're mainly cards and they're mainly colours on white. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. I'm just going to see. So we do know, where's that piece of paper, that they do the snowflakes in silver. So we'll try that. You get to see in action. So hopefully it will just, I don't know whether to stir it now. I'm just going to put a bit on here. And it's best to probably keep using silver on a few of them. So we'll get our sponge, and that's why it's good having lots of different sponges actually. You want to make sure your sponge is covered just by tapping it. And we're going to go for this. Now sometimes when you've got a brand new stamp, it can take a while for it to work nicely, so you could have some practice goes. I don't feel like I want to practice because I've done block printing before, so I feel pretty confident. Right, now you've got to commit. That's on there. Now I'm going to give it a firm press. I'm going to kind of rock it a little bit to make sure it's really in. And remove. Ah, look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? Now, I don't know if I'm going to decorate all of these today because I might want to purchase some more wooden stamps to make them different. I might not want to keep repeating them. So, I'll just grab any number. I won't be fussy. Now, I need to do something that I want silver. So maybe we'll go for a big star. So we'll do some individual ones and then we'll do ones that have got repetitive ones on there. Now, I've never used this star before, so obviously I don't know how well it is going to take, but I'm just going to go for it straight onto my project. Now, you could tip glitter onto these and you can iron them and then it will be set then and they can be washed. So I'm just thinking which way I want this. I think I want it like that, and maybe, I don't want it slightly askew. Or, no, I'm going to have it head on maybe. I'm going to have it here. Okay, press firmly down. I'm going to do some rotate, like go round like that. So, you know, you want to make sure you've got it in all your corners. And move it. And there you go. Got a nice big star. Now I could always add small stars to this after, and maybe, do you know what, maybe I'll do that now. Let's go for this really tiny one that came with the kit. I think I'm getting a little bit low on the silver ink now. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. Hopefully the light is catching. And maybe I'll do another kind of star in this corner. I think I do need a little bit more ink now. You have to make sure you're going to use what you tip out, because it's going to be a waste. You can put it back into the pot, but try and not waste your ink. There we go, there's another. And I might repeat that star down the bottom. And I might repeat this one down here, that little one. Oh, it does look like it's got quite a lot of ink inside that, so hopefully it will be okay. Yeah, that worked out lovely. Yeah, I think that looks very nice. That's what we've got so far. At least we've got some pegs. We could leave them to dry, couldn't we? So what else would I want silver? Not much really. Probably only the stars. Maybe, shall we have a silver chicken? I think so. Well, my youngest son absolutely loves his hens. Honestly, they're his babies. So we're going to give him a silver chicken. I might actually let him do some of this actually. Not do, I won't do them all. I know a chicken, you think a Christmas chicken, but a chicken is relevant to our house. A live chicken, that is. There we go. There's Mrs. Fluffy Pants. And we've got this one here, so now I'm wondering if I could fit two on here, like one looking down maybe. No, it doesn't look right really, does it? No, we're going to go for it like this, I think. Either up here, it may be down here, because they're going to scrunch up the top, aren't they? I must have some more block printing things. Oh, I have. There's a hedgehog. I was going to say I haven't seen the hedgehog, but the hedgehog is here. That one. There we go. Now what would be quite nice actually with this one, I think I might actually add something green or something that it's pecking at maybe at a later date. So I have got a little bit of the silver left on here, so I'd like to do maybe something else silver. Oh, look what I found, some small snowflakes. I'm going to add them to this big one. Yeah, that looks lovely. I'll show you when I've done a few. I'm going to give my boys all maybe a slightly different advent calendar this year. Swap them round a little bit. Squeeze one more in here. Yeah, that has really lifted that up a notch, hasn't it, with those extra snowflakes. So, I hope you like the gist of this. I don't think I'm going to do any more now. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to clean up. I just need to put all these out of the way. You must clean your stamps when you finish with them. I think I'm going to clean that now. So I swilled this under the tap and was squeezing it. I'm just going to leave it to dry. Right, I've had a look at what I've got, and I think I want some more stamps. Okay, welcome back to this side of the camera. I've decided I'm going to leave it there at the moment because I've been looking at their website, and I really want some more stamps because I'd really like some like little green Christmas trees, and then maybe a little gold or yellow star on the top or something. And yeah, and I just feel that I'm a little bit limited. I've got a bit of holly, a little bit of foliage, a few snowflakes and stars, but yeah, I haven't got anything too Christmassy. So yeah, I'm going to purchase some more stamps, and yeah, I'm going to continue with this. So it is the 22nd of November, so hopefully if I get order in today, they'll come and we'll have a bit more time to do the others. We've done 4, so we've got 20 more to do, and I'll probably get my youngest son to help me with them as well. So thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you've liked seeing what I'm up to today. And yeah, so basically that's what I'm going to be getting up to, and I'm knitting in the evening as well. And yeah, I'm going to try and get some sewing done. Yeah, it's all been a bit crazy. So, but thank you so much for joining me in this little Christmas advent craft, and I'll see you next time. Bye.